What's up guys, this is Lord Aizen, welcome back to my channel. When one talks about some of their favorite characters in Dragon Ball, it goes without saying that Vegeta is at the top of most people's lists. Appearing as a villain in the Saiyan Saga of Dragon Ball Z, the Prince of All Saiyans made his presence extremely enjoyable to watch, engaging in an epic battle with Goku that included what is arguably the most iconic beam struggle in the entire series. With the advent of Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta reached a godly height of power as he unlocked a new form and enthralled fans with his commanding presence. While the anime might have drawn to a halt, the Super manga is still going strong. Readers can't wait to see how Vegeta's training at Yardrat has paid off as he faces off against Moro. While there are certain fighters in the series that Vegeta hasn't bested yet, this might soon be a thing of the past with Vegeta's immense power. However, regardless of how much power the Saiyan Prince obtains, there are some hardy combatants against whom defeat would be unavoidable. Taking these two cases into account, here are 5 fighters each that fall under these categories. The latest Dragon Ball Super villain is also one of the most engrossing antagonists to step up in recent memory. Moro's ability to absorb energy turns him into a villain with limitless potential, making him an insurmountable obstacle that Goku and Vegeta have struggled with. However, with Vegeta's recent training on Yardrat, there's no telling just how powerful he's become. It's very much possible that he's attained the means to defeat Moro in combat, but only time will tell whether that's true. There's a reason why the God of Destruction is not someone to be trifled with. While Vegeta might have unlocked the capability to generate God Ki, there's still no chance in hell that he can even scratch Beerus if the latter fights at his full potential. It seems that the only person who is destined to defeat Beerus in battle is Goku, but even that's too much of a stretch. Jiren's power level in the Tournament of Power arc was nothing to scoff at, with people attesting to the fact that he might even be more powerful than a God of Destruction. However, he still fell at the hands of Goku, and it's very much possible that Vegeta can surpass Goku. In fact, if the Super manga is anything to go by, then he already has. This means that Vegeta can actually make short work of Jiren in his current state. It's already been mentioned on this list that Vegeta can't beat Beerus no matter how hard he tries. Thus, by this logic, it's obvious that Vegeta can't even hold a candle when it comes to Whis' power. After all, angels are always more powerful than the gods of destruction. They keep a check on, meaning that Whis can completely obliterate Vegeta without breaking a sweat if he wishes to do so. The fusion of Kefla and Kale was one of the most epic moments in the Tournament of Power arc, allowing us to witness the amazing power that a fused Saiyan from the Universe 6 could wield. Without the use of his imperfect Ultra Instinct, Goku would have easily been eliminated by Kefla from the tournament. However, with ample amounts of training, something Vegeta has already been subjected to, it's not outlandish to assume that Vegeta could give Kefla a run for her money, if not defeat her outright. The discussion of angels being the most powerful creatures in their respective universes is quite relevant here, and it goes without saying that the deity keeping all these angels in check would have an incredible power level as well. This is the case with the Grand Priest, who Vegeta can't even hope to touch, let alone hit with his attacks. Broly was a major test for Goku and Vegeta, with both fighters being completely pummeled by the escalating power of the legendary Super Saiyan. It required the fusion of both these fighters to finally put an end to Broly's destructive rampage once and for all. However, given the fact that Broly has been noticeably absent from the latest chapter of Dragon Ball Super, it's quite probable that Vegeta's training has allowed him to go toe-to-toe with this rampaging Saiyan, and emerge victorious. The title Omni King is nothing to scoff at, being the most powerful being in the universe, makes Zeno the strongest character ever featured in Dragon Ball by a country mile. Saiyan pride might be everything to Vegeta, but even he can't deny that going up against Zeno in a one-on-one battle would be akin to a death sentence. Frieza is one of the strongest fighters in Dragon Ball Super, even though he might be used as a punching bag more often than not. However, don't let that take away from the sheer power this tyrant wields, especially after he managed to master his Golden Frieza form. Vegeta was robbed of a chance to avenge his home planet in his fight against Frieza. However, if a rematch does happen at some point in the future, then it's fairly obvious that Vegeta will make short work of the man who brought his entire race to the brink of extinction. The inclusion of Goku as a person Vegeta will never beat might infuriate most Dragon Ball fans, but there's a reason why Vegeta will always live in Goku's shadow. After all, one need only look at the direction that the series is taking. Ever since Goku reached Super Saiyan, no matter how many times Vegeta tries to escalate his power, he will always play second fiddle to Goku. It's a sad turn of events that Vegeta will never accept due to his Saiyan pride, but it's a reality that needs to be affirmed regardless.